Since everybody is off of lessons, I thought it would be cool to give you a virtual lesson driving Chuck here. So stick around and come for a drive. All right, off we go.
This guy was just next to me at 7-Eleven. Say hi.
Hi. As we all know who have driven Chuck or ridden Chuck, he doesn't love the sound of cars. So I'm just gonna have a little feel back to me, a little squeeze and give. Since he's been off for about a week, he's gonna be a little crooked, I know that. So I'm just gonna gently start to mold that left shoulder back into place. He likes to fall through it. Never really using my arms, mostly my hands for that. Just pulsing my fingers. All that water, it would not be fun to try to navigate.
You go in the arena or what?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Dig in, dude.
Ugh, hills. Mom, you know you got him in there too, right?
All right, so I'll make sure I get him over to the rail. We know this first direction, tracking to the left, is harder for him. So I'm just gonna make sure I give him some time to get adjusted. I do a little check-in with my hands, make sure they're level, horizontally on the same plane. I remember that I can't always open my hand to steer when I'm driving. So any steering is direct pressure right back to my sides. And then when I'm ready to go trot, I shorten up, start to lay my shoulders back, trot. And again, he's been off for about a week, just with the rain. So I know he's gonna need a little bit of time to straighten out. There's that little bit of Chuck sass, that little head flip. And I don't get worried about it. I just bring a little pressure back to me. And as I'm trotting, I maintain that speed. No faster. I know that when he gets going towards the gate, he's gonna wanna gain a little speed. As you saw, I just tried to pick up. So I'm just gonna lay the shoulders back and let the hands come with. It's okay, there's a little mud. Chuck don't do mud. I'm gonna look ahead, turn my head, and always give plenty of room, especially to a riding horse with hunter jumpers. Start to turn early, looking down to my spot. since I know he likes to drop his left shoulder, I'm gonna angle him into that corner pretty hard, square up that turn with a little right, and then let him take the left turn himself. Little right here as I come to the mud, and then I ask for that turn before he can spook away from it. All right, at the end, I'm gonna ask him to WALK. So I'm gonna start a little early. I'm gonna ask him to whoa, and there's the glamour. We all know a healthy digestive tract means a healthy horse, so we don't mind. There's the bump. All right, I'm gonna ask him to reverse, and I'm just gonna do a nice medium-sized half circle, or I call it a teardrop reverse. Giving extra with the outside hand since it is in a draw line. We're gonna give him space to turn. Looking ahead, I'm not gonna go all the way back to the rail since there's a horse. And once we're straight, out of my turn, I'll ask for a TROT. Now that he knows what we're doing, I can simply say, trot, trot. As you can see, my hands are pretty consistent. I never give up the reins. They're taut, not tight, just taut, and then I work from that neutral. So I want to call it about 2.5 pounds of pressure in my hands. I might add a 1/2 pound extra in my outside hand through the corner. Looking ahead, just taking him off the rail, picking a straight line. And then squaring off that corner again. Chuck here gets really competitive with other horses in the arena, so I don't need to ask him to keep going. I just kind of maintain my speed. Up, up. We've got other people clucking, so I just make my voice a little stronger than his. Up, 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 up. And we're going to cut around them, give them plenty of space. And we'll change directions through the center. Never letting that shoulder drop too far. I do a little out, out, in, and wah, and give. As soon as he sends me a signal that he's going to slow down, I give and then I take again. Let him catch his breath again since he has been off a little bit and I don't want to work him too hard. We'll give him time. As he starts to get close to that rail, I pull him off and then I straighten with an outside. Pull him off with the inside, straighten with the outside. It's a common misperception that when they squeeze the rail, that they're actually turning into it. You want to pull their head towards the wall so that their inside shoulder pushes in and off. So my biggest piece of advice with Chuck, whether you're riding or driving him, is to never give all of your feel. He wants to have that constant pressure, just a feel, so that he can never get ahead of you, because we know he has that playful side. He'll come off his feet, but if you never give up his bridle completely, he can never take it. He is just not one to ride on a loose rein. All right. Up, up. We'll go just a couple more trips around. Now that he's loosened up, he's feeling pretty good. You can see he wants to build, especially towards the end gate. I'm just gonna take him back. You can tell him whoop and go. Boy. Oh boy. On those straightaways, he wants to get big. You can kind of see in his ears and his head, he starts to flick them around, might raise up. His concentration comes from just that gentle pull back and release. Never giving up completely. Never letting him get ahead of you. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and pull into the center. Let them line up. And whoa. Oh, on your feet. I'll let him sit here for a second. He's pretty good at parking out and standing. And when I need to ask him to back, I'm going to give him a quick cluck forward and then a little pulsing back. When I get my steps, I release, cluck forward, and return to our parked out position. Whoa. Good boy. And there's your virtual lesson for the day. Let's take him on home.